Hello guys, today we're talking about the series finale of the 1990 Flash TV series. First, I did bring this out. Said I would bring this out on the overall series review, and I did. This is it here, the case. It's, when I got it was $10. Now it's like 20. So, it really boosted popularity. You got the manual in here, you got the discs, you got some little cover art within it. Yeah, and also, I just want to add that it's been so long since I did one. I brought notes from last time when I did the Goosebumps vlog series, so I can help me monitor these notes. So, basically, overall, The Flash was a TV show that aired from 90 to 91. It's considered TV PG, even though it kind of borderlines that sometimes. Every episode is about 48 minutes long. It has 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb with about 5,900-ish user votes. Um, um, let's see. It had a total of 22 episodes over a course of one season. Although some sites like IMDb will say the pilot episode's episode 0 and say it's 21 episodes, but it's 22. The highest rated episode of the series was the series finale, Trial of the Trickster, with 8.5 out of 10, with about 100-ish user votes. The lowest rated one was actually the pilot episode, which had 6.8 out of 10, with about 1,200-ish user votes. Now, I don't think the pilot episode's that bad. I think it should be in the 7 range, like most of the episodes. The main cast of the series was John Wesley Shipp. He played Barry on The Flash. He was also known in Dawson's Creek. He played a character in Dawson's Creek and a few other things, but this was kind of his big thing. The series also starred Amanda Pays, who was also in the Leviathan, the movie, and Max Headroom. And some of the top directors included Mario Azzopardi, who did the RoboCop TV series, and Bruce Billison, who did the Get Smart TV series as well. Let's see. The series the series is available to stream on DC Universe. I do recommend that because not only do you get this, you get a bunch of other stuff too. But there's something wrong with getting the DVD. It is available to buy on Amazon, Google Play, iTunes, Vudu, and Microsoft Store. Now, let's see. Now now, last time I did this, what I did was added all the IMDb overalls for each episode of a season, divided them all up on even, and judge best season. That since there's only one season, there's no real comparison, so I'll be judging the whole series as a whole. Now combine all the episodes overalls together, and then divide them. The overall series is actually 7.67, so like 7.7 instead of 7.2 that IMDb uses. So it's a bit higher up. Sometimes it tricks you. Sometimes the IMDb's overalls don't quite match the quality of the episodes. I think a lot of that because a lot of people just judge the series slowly and don't go into the episodes based on reputation. And the DVD box set was released in 2006, so it's been around for a bit. But yeah, so that's all the basic information. So what do I think of this overall, the series along? I think it's awesome. I think it's criminally underrated. I think it's incredibly unfortunate this never continued to a season 2. Now, some of the extra stuff. Now, if there was a season 2, I think I mentioned this before, the opening episode would have had Captain Cold, the Trickster, and Mirror Master teaming up. So the first roads team up. That would be awesome. You see, what I liked about this show was that it did a lot of great things for comic book TV. It was a bit darker. It's probably one of the darker interpretations of the Flash, but it still was a bit campy. It didn't shy away from using Flash stuff like time travel, his big hitter villains, because a lot of comic book stuff, especially back then, didn't really respect the source material very well usually. Like the Incredible Hulk TV series, which we'll actually do sometime next year. Um, they don't. There's some small instances in that series where they do that, and it's a bit strange. Um, this show didn't do that stuff. This show kept everything consistent. They had an evil Flash. They had to do time travel. They had him go against some big villains. They had some good guest stars. They did a little bit of everything that's related to the Flash, just enough to get a taste, and then some. And I love the series for it. Now, is every episode a gold mine? You could probably find an episode or two where you're just like, yeah, that was just an episode. But oh man, every episode's enjoyable. It's entertaining. It's well made. You can tell it was big budgeted. The reason why the show didn't continue, and I think I mentioned this before as well, basically because it cost a ton of money to make, like a ton, and it shows. This show, each episode feels like a mini movie, like a part of a serial series from like back in the day. It's like great. Now nowadays, some stuff may look a tad dated, but even then, it's still impressive. Um, it got some great guest stars in the show. Mark Hamill, Bryan Cranston's in an episode. Bryan frickin' Cranston. um, you got David Cassidy's in an episode. You got a bunch of cool guys. It's just it's just a great series and a bit darker, not to the point where it's like like gritty dark, but like darkly lit. Some of the stuff that happens is a bit on a stark edge to it. A maturity. Um, they like in another little thing was that he collaborated with another superhero. A great made up one for the show that I might add. And they just did. It was just a cool, creative show. Like the stuff they did create for the show felt like it could be in the comic book. That's what I love about the show. And yeah, there's just I don't think I'll go as far as in depth as is in the Goosebumps because there's more in Goosebumps. It's a completely different show, but I want to also thank you guys for watching this. Those of you who may jump from Goosebumps to this, it's a bit of a different breed this show than Goosebumps, but or if you guys decide to look into Goosebumps, it's a bit different there the way the show is because Goosebumps is an anthology show and this is just a regular formatted TV show. Um, but yeah, there's not much more I could say. I will say that I'll definitely rewatch the series at some point. I hope they do to this what they did with the '66 Batman series, where they continued stories through comic books and a few anime movies. I hope at some point they do something like this for this. I know that the actors who were in this are also did some stuff in the CW Flash series, especially with John Wesley Shipp, and I want them to do so much more. They actually made this canon because he actually played this character Barry in one of the crossover events of CW universe. So they made it canon. It's there. It's all connected. I just wish I want more of this world and these characters because what's great about because a lot of the CW shows they use a lot of big casts now. In this show, they kind of kept things a little bit smaller. They didn't do a ton of people. They kept it smaller and kept it focused on those characters, and I love that because it felt more intimate. It felt more it gave a better sense of stakes because I don't know. And not to say what the CW shows is worse. It isn't. It's just a nice change of pace than what we're because I watched this with my sister Erin and we both love this series. My sister wanted to stretch it out because she was sad that was going to end. And it's like, man, and I was like, geez, this show needed a second season. I mean, I understand maybe after season 2 it got canceled or whatever, but 22 episodes is just not enough. It needed more, so much more. And yeah, and again, I want to thank you guys for watching this. I highly recommend watching this series, either through the DC streaming service or just buying this yourself. You won't regret buying this yourself, although getting the DC streaming service is probably a great buy too, because you get that and a lot of other cool shit there as well. Um, can't think of anything else to talk about it. I praised the show throughout the run. None of the episodes were I considered weak. None of the episodes I consider skippable. It's just a short-lived but very strong, consistent series, filled with campy moments, dramatic moments. Everything's well done. There's not really a whole lot to nitpick. I mean, is this show meant for certain audiences? Sure. I mean, not everyone is going to get into this show, but if you want to take a chance, you want to watch something a little underrated, I highly recommend this. This is just awesome. And I will say, if you're concerned about like the series kind of ending too open-ended because it got canceled unplanned, I will say that it doesn't feel too open-ended. Yes, it does. It doesn't have like a grand finale, but it does feel like when by the time of the last episode, and you're like, okay, I can live with that. so so yeah, it's a great show. It's a great series. Definitely watch it, support it. I kind of want something like this to come back. These kind of shows, the Hulks and the Flash, because while I love collaborations and crossovers, some some heroes I just want to. Sometimes I just want to focus on that hero and his world and his characters. I don't always need crossovers. That's what I liked about the shows like The Flash and Hulk. Because if you love Flash and Hulk, that's what you're gonna fucking get. You're gonna get all that shit. You're not gonna get the excess. You're gonna get all that, and that's why I liked about it. And plus, The Flash has some cool, unique stuff that I think should be transitioned to other media like comic books and maybe other shows as well. But yeah, I enjoyed this a ton. On a quick side note, there was a Justice League TV pilot made in the late '90s that did have this Flash and this Barry Allen, and it did very poorly. Poorly, it was not good at all. I might watch it at some point. I might talk about it. I don't know, because sometimes shows get a bad rep, and I watch them. I think they're fine, or they are bad, but I still enjoy them. I don't know. Maybe someday I might watch it just to get more of him, just to get more of this. In all honesty, but yeah. Thanks for watching this series, guys. Thanks for watching all the episodes. And I hope you enjoy. If you have TV series you want to recommend for me to take a look at, please let me know. So far it's been like a vlog series a year. However, however, I'm not gonna say it's a yearly annual thing because there might be some years I may do two based on how long the series are. The Goosebumps one kicked my ass. It was a pretty long one to invest in. I like this one was a bit shorter, which I am thankful for. The Hulk one is going to be a bit longer one, but I've been binge watching it and I want to talk about it. So I'm going to start working on that at some point. It's probably going to come out sometime next year. I don't want to, not in the fall, I want to do it a bit earlier. Kind of probably late spring throughout the summer into early fall maybe. I don't know how I'm going to stretch it out. I don't know a lot of stuff. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up because I figured if you guys like The Flash, you might like the '70s Incredible Hulk show. They're a bit different, but they're it's pre-Marvel. Anything pre-MCU is going to be a bit different than what we're used to now. But yeah, it's a great series. Check it out. Thanks for watching the whole series, guys. Thanks for watching this, and keep an eye out for more content. I'm still cranking it. I'm still doing more stuff, and yeah, things. And if you have any thoughts and opinions as well about the series or anything, just leave some comments. We also have a Discord on the channel. It's in the channel link in the about page. Just click it, just follow it, and you can chat with me, Mike, and Corey anytime you wish, or leave comments on YouTube. Either way is great. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.